Here's a check on stories we're following for you today on Robin Hood Radio. Forecast for the tri-state region, a sunny day today, a high near 27. Mostly clear tonight, cold, low around 8. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 31. On Wednesday, mostly cloudy, a high near 39. We'll check Pat Pagano's tri-state forecast. That'll come your way in just a few minutes. In stories that we're following for you, well, the Connecticut lawmakers are going to go back to work. They have little time and a lengthy agenda to get the work done. The legislature meets for roughly 3 months in even-numbered years, and the compressed schedule of a short session generally means a faster pace. Senate President Martin Looney of New Haven said the timeline for the 2022 session is one of the tightest he can recall since he joined the General Assembly in 1983. Legislative rules governing the introduction of bills are different in short sessions because the state constitution limits the bills that may be introduced. Individual legislators are unable to submit personal bills like they can in odd-number years. Instead, only legislative committees can raise bills. Despite the limit, lawmakers are often able to prevail upon committee leaders to introduce favored bills. Committees have until February 24th and 25th to raise bills, and committee reporting deadlines run from March 7th to 29th, with the two budget committees having the latest ones. Well, there's a budding opportunity for growers of pot in Connecticut. Licensing is strong. The State Department of Consumer Protection will begin accepting applications for a variety of cannabis-related businesses February 3rd as the state moves to lift the curtain on recreational sales by the end of the year. Interest in the industry is strong, according to Caitlin Cresslett, the department's communications director. Opportunities exist for a variety of entrepreneurial opportunities for sellers and growers, packagers, transporters, and even candy makers, with the vision of how to make cannabis-infused treats, including jelly beans and bottled drinks. Adult use of cannabis was approved in Connecticut last June. Estimated projections of sales range from $250 million in the first year to over $750 million within 4 years, according to MJ Biz Daily, a cannabis information service. In New York State, Governor Hochul extended the New York mask mandate for businesses to February 10th as an appeals court decision looms. The governor on Friday said New York would extend indoor mask mandates for businesses through February 10th. The announcement came after a state Supreme Court judge struck down the mask mandate on Monday, prompting the state attorney general's office to file a notice of appeal. An appeals court issued a stay Tuesday that kept the mandate in place for businesses and schools during the appeals process. The mandate for businesses has been scheduled to expire February 1st. School leaders have noted the mask mandate for schools is scheduled to expire February 21st unless it's terminated prematurely by state officials or the appeal court decision. In Great Barrington, regarding a short-term rental bylaw, the Great Barrington agrees its purpose and intent, but little else on that law. After 5 months of contentious commentary and debate on that proposed bylaw to regulate short-term rentals, the Select Board this week unanimously agreed on the purpose of intent of it, but the board did not come to agreement on several other finer details that could have major consequences to property owners engaged in short-term Airbnb-style rentals. While one point of contention was a race at the board on Monday's meeting, others surfaced at the same time. A town resident plans to submit a petition endorsing a less restrictive bylaw than by which is currently under review. The Division Street Bridge in Great Barrington could reopen with a temporary fix by summer. A one-lane modular bridge is being planned. Motorists will be able to gain access across the Housatonic River over that temporary modular span adjacent to the long-closed Division Street Bridge. If all goes according to plan, officials said in a statement, the deadline for bids to install the bridge is February 17th. The state closed the bridge in September of 2019 after an inspection deemed it unsafe. $4 million will now be used to install a temporary bridge, according to the Department of Public Works. The work will include building a sidewalk, new guardrails, and a one-way alternating traffic signal. And in New York, move over 845, another area code proposed for the Mid-Hudson region. Less than 2 years from now, you may not be able to get a new phone line with an 845 area code. There won't be any left. But those living in the 845 area code shouldn't fear of losing their existing phone number. The New York State Public Service Commission is considering creating a new area code for phone lines added to the current 845 territory. It's needed after an analysis from the North American Number Plan Administrator showed 845 will soon exhaust the phone numbers available. Taking a look at some meetings coming up this week locally in Sharon, The American Rescue Plan Act meeting will happen on February 2nd at 6:30. Housing Plan Steering Committee, February 7th at 5:30. In Salisbury tonight at 5:30, the Planning and Zoning Commission. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., the Salisbury Historic District Commission. On Thursday at 10 a.m., the Pope Land Design Committee. And on Friday, February 4th, a special joint meeting of the Inland Wetlands Commission and PZC at 8:30. In North Canaan, coming up on February 7th, the Board of Selectmen meeting at 7. February 9th, Board of Finance regular meeting at 7:30. In Falls Village, on February 1st, the Board of Education regular meeting at 7 p.m. In Cornwall, the Inland Wetlands and Watercourse meeting will be held via Zoom on January 4th at 7. Board of Selectmen meeting via Zoom on January 4th at 7:30. In Kent, Main Street Noise and Traffic Committee will be meeting today. That is at 7:30. The Kent Center School Policy Committee will meet on February 1st at 10 a.m. In Ancram, New York, the Planning Board meeting is February 3rd at 7 p.m. And in Hillsdale, the Zoning Board public hearing will be at 7:30. Our business brief is underwritten by Morgan's at the Interlaken, interlakenin.com. You'll find them on Facebook and Instagram. A great menu, specials every night, and tapas. And Salisbury Bank, salisburybank.com. Dow Jones Industrial Average will start off the week at 34,725.47. The NASDAQ at 13,770.57. And the S&P 500 at 4431.85. We'll take a look at the tri-state forecast. That'll come your way in just a few moments.